get that out before you recorded?
No, that's in there. I started. I choked. I choked on the. There, but yeah, I don't know what it was about. Sometimes it'll. I don't know what it was about like Baldur's Gate that made me like just start remembering the main theme like the second or third day I started playing it. It might have been just chance or maybe sometimes a melody just sticks to me. Um,
Let's see. Like, what about Doom? You ever played Doom? That's got some pretty gas music.
I've watched Doom. Um,
That one I feel has some pretty noticeable music. I don't know.
Definitely. I can't remember any because I didn't,
Hmm.
I didn't directly play it.
I don't know what else to do. I don't even know what to look up because like the controller works half the time, or like a quarter of the time, and then otherwise it's like I'll input like A or X for example, and then it just won't recognize it for 20 seconds, and then it'll do it. So I just don't even know what to like look that up for that.
You could just look up like the general like input issues with Cyberpunk.
It's not a cyberpunk thing though. I know already.
This maybe it's just, do you think it's a Steam thing or like a controller thing?
It's either like controller or Bluetooth thing. Cause hold on, let's say I'm to test it with let's say Sekiro.
Oh, dude, I'm playing Sekiro.
I was gonna test it with Elden Ring, but I don't have Elden Ring downloaded right now. Activision.
You know what's crazy? Tim racked up like 700 hours in The Witcher 3 in like probably like not even a month. I'm pretty sure he has to have just left that on.
Yeah, see, like it still does it in Sekiro.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. Someone made a mod that makes you the guy from GTA San Andreas.
Oh right, dude, I remember watching the cutscene when like when you fight the first boss, like the one you're like scripted to lose.
Yeah,
It's CJ versus what big fella, Big
yeah.
Smoke. What's his name?
Oh yeah. I forget, but I know what you're talking about. Who you're talking about? That's awesome. It's like
Oh goddamn!
computer
Oh, I
only
forgot to.
recognizes half my inputs.
Oh, this is not gonna work. I have to retreat.
Okay, you know what? Let's test the conspiracy. Let's test the conspiracy. Let's bring an Xbox controller into the question.
Yeah, you really gotta exhaust all your variables. God damn it!
Oh man, I know I've got some
I'm already
bad
fumbling this
films.
episode. I did not have a game plan for this. I'm ambulating. Oh wait, I actually didn't even set the timer. Wow, great job.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm not making out the yard, dude.
We making it out of Limgrave with this one.
I think I'll skip that guy for now. Not that I have a choice. Can't beat him without the divine confetti.
Okay. Let's see. Multiple controllers detected. Oh, that's no problem. We're about to disconnect this one. Okay. Xbox controller
Whew.
connected. see. Yep, Steam recognizes it.
I believe there's some
But
fellas over here.
I'm gonna be really pissed if my Xbox controller does work, because then I'm gonna have to. I have a mod that adds PlayStation,
Inputs.
like yeah, like prompts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to remove that shit.
How do you install mods? Is it with Vortex or just like manually?
You can do Vortex. It's kind of weird. It's like built into the game. You can use Vortex, but like most games, people say you should do it the other way. You should do it manually.
Yeah, I've been
It's basically
recently.
just like a mods. There's basically just like a mods folder, and you just drag shit in there, and in the launcher, you have to download like a DLC, which is free, called Red Launcher. And when you launch the game, there's just a button that you say click initialize mods, and then whatever's in your mods folder gets initialized. That's really all it is.
Okay, I see. Yeah,
But then when you, oh my controller
I
just died.
recently started hearing that Vortex breaks, just sort of breaks some mods like while installing.
Yeah, Vortex is not the best for modding in general.
Yeah, because I saw a comment that said, if you're still using Vortex in the modern age, and then in parentheses he put 2022 plus, you gotta,
Yeah, Vortex is pretty bad.
which I did not know, which sucks because
I actually didn't learn that until I didn't start learning that really until like November, October when I started modding Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk was when I learned that Vortex isn't good anymore.
yeah, learned that recently, like a few weeks ago, which kind of sucks
Dude, I
because
think
I
my,
have so many Skyrim mods. If I
I think my conspiracy is true.
is it is it
The
working?
Xbox controller is working like flawlessly.
Bill has some explaining to do.
Yeah, on God, Bill's got some explaining to do. Oh, dude, I don't like this because now I have to like get used to a different controller.
Dude, I remember the first and probably only time I tried a game on a PS4. Oh my god, on any sort of PS4 controller. I was hanging out with Pachenko and we were playing. We were taking turns playing the Bat 2014 Battlefront. Oh.
Yeah, that one's pretty fun.
And I was so garbage, um, because I played on Xbox. For some reason, I could just not. It just didn't feel right with the PS4 controller because the fact that the joysticks are like parallel.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was used to like the I don't know the like
yeah, the
very
diagonal.
comfortable unevenness of the Xbox. Yeah, I actually felt like I was like 6 years old because I was not hitting any shot. I wasn't most of the time. I wasn't even aiming my reticle at the guy. It felt so clunky.
That happened to me the first time I played with PS4 controller. I actually still don't like the PS4 one that much. I like the PS5 one though a lot. I like the overall feel of it more.
I don't think I've seen a PS5 controller because Kieran has a PS5 when we go to his house to watch horror YouTube videos for some reason, which is the only thing they like to do. um,
Interesting.
yeah, it's so dumb because we'll get there, we'll hang out, and and immediately it's like you guys want to watch some YouTube, and it's like all right, whatever, maybe it'll be something different, and then they put on like some backrooms type thing or I don't know some other scary thing. And I'm like, I'm gonna go play piano. Because his grandmother has a. Whoop, I just died. That's just death. They've got a piano in there.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's cool. It's an actual grand piano, but it's so out of tune and it's kind of beaten. And Kieran refuses. Like I've talked with his grandmother, and I'm like, I have the number. Like I can give you the contact info of the guy that tunes my piano. And then Kieran's grandmother is like, oh, just talk to Kieran and have him set up the appointment. And he just doesn't. And I'm like, dude, your grandmother basically asked for this. And he's like, I don't care. And I'm like, bro, what? It's like, no one uses that piano. And it's like, I use it. Your grandmother,
Yeah, but
like,
I think you're the only one that uses it.
but okay, but that is true. But I mean, and his grandmother did ask me to tell Kieran to fix it. You know, bro, I'm actually this is actually
Ah,
the dullest Sekiro gameplay ever. How do I get to this side? I have to above there.
dude, this is like learning how to play for the first time.
Oh my god, this is so, this is ridiculous. Baby's first Sekiro video. This is what this one is. Oh my god. This, please, how do I get places? Oh, wait, wasn't there like a branch? Wait, doesn't take me there though, does it?
This gig I'm doing right
Oh,
now fucking blows.
Uber? Turn up.
No, this gig, like in the game.
Oh, I thought you meant yeah, I see. Okay, finally we're getting somewhere.
They got me in like a storage unit place, and I have to find the right storage unit that has the thing I'm looking for.
Ooh. Let's see. I didn't do too many of the side gigs. I don't know. I didn't really. I really, yeah,
I've done most of them. I'm almost done with them.
really feel too invested in that.
Just gives me random shit to do.
No.
I did like just.
そこの主。
Guess
No.
what's up? Just driving
Just
around.
just gives me an excuse to go somewhere and shoot people.
Yeah.
No. それ。
Ooh, this is huge. Oh, I need that max for. Maybe I should have not done that.
No. 主ど。あや。あれ。己のため。主。うん。お主のおかげじゃ。しかし。まる。うん。うん。お。しかし。
Okay.
You know, I'm actually not sure if my conspiracy is completely true. Like, it's definitely playable now,
Oh,
but there's still moments that I'm like, that's not what I did. That's not what I input.
yeah, a little. It's always a surprise. I think it adds to the gameplay.
Yeah, it's like a randomizer mod.
Built-in randomizer. Dude, I don't know. Have you ever played Dark Souls 3?
No.
Okay. Well, there's this. Colin did a randomized Dark Souls 3 run, which randomized like everything to like item placements to enemy placements. And it didn't have like a limit. Like it could have multiple enemies. It could even put random bosses just in like a village or whatever. Um, and when you got to like the second area of the game, the undead village, he had one of the harder bosses in the game. It was called the Nameless King. Like
I've heard a lot. I've heard that
seven
name
of him
before.
were just hanging around the undead village. It was crazy. Like the first time you saw him, I was like, oh, okay, I guess this boss is just in this village. And you get a little further, and like, oh, there he is again, and he just kept showing up. Oh, come on. Am I stupid? Hey, there's something behind you. Bundled Jesus statue. Wait, do I? I think I have to do the swimming, right? Because I figured it out. No longer will I be. Oh, come on. Well,
There's this weird effect I get sometimes that I know is not a coincidence. Where sometimes I'm just like standing around and I get like a weird like blue flash, like a weird cyber effect,
もし
and I don't
Oh.
know what it is.
お若い
I'm not getting
それに
hacked, but it
今は
seems like it's
水
something
の
like
中
that, like I'm detected or something. Any idea?
A blue.
I get
Could
like a
you?
sudden blue kind of like flash on my screen.
Um. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a gameplay thing. I would always. I mean, blame it on the mods. That's what I. That's what I do. Oh, I do not want to go down there.
Oh yeah, the controller's breaking.
Do you think it's like one of your mods that could be doing?
No, because it wasn't doing this before.
Okay. Um.
It wasn't doing this before when I had the same exact mods.
Do
And
you
when I
think
came back, there was an update recently, but when I came back and started having the issues, the update hadn't come out yet, so it couldn't be that either.
could it be like?
Like,
What
like
else
I
do you
played a
think?
good 40 hours of the game with no issues.
Do you think anything else is like changed about your like setup?
Ooh, nothing really.
Um.
Not that I can tell. Everything's in the same spot. The only thing that's changed is I have a new mouse. That's about it.
Boom. That's the issue. The mouse is ruining it
Yeah.
all. Oh god.
I'm thinking it might just be my Bluetooth chip is like broken.
Oof. Hey, swim up, young fella.
I'm just gonna save right here. Continue troubleshooting.
Finally. Okay, now I can stop embarrassing myself.
Well, the Xbox controller worked better. It was playable at the very least, but it still had its issues. I guess while I'm doing gigs, I don't mind playing controller, but once I'm on the main story shit, I want to be able to chill. You know how at the end of Act 1, there's that whole part where you play as Silverhands?
Uh,
Like after the heist gets fucked?
like after the first heist, like with Jackie.
I don't know there was a second heist, but yeah, after the first heist.
Why? I didn't. I mean, there's a lot of.
I'm talking about like the big heist. The one that kind of sets the whole game in motion.
Yeah, that's like the first main mission. You mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that one, so I was doing that shit, and it was late as fuck. It was like 4 in the morning or something like that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this thing, and then I'm going to bed. And then I finished it, and it started the Silverhands like part of
Like,
it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna save my game and continue here tomorrow. And then the game was like, you can't save right now. And then it was a good like hour and a half, almost 2 hours of just cutscenes in that whole segment, and I was just like,
Dude,
oh my god, I
I
want to
don't
sleep.
like it when games are like. I feel like there's generally no reason to
To
have it.
not allow you to save.
Yeah,
I can understand if it's mid cutscene, but if it's a gameplay part of the game,
yeah,
let me fucking save.
yeah. That or when you can't save in a menu and you have to. It's like, or it's like a thing where you have to. Like in
Mm,
Skyward Sword, you can't save. You have to go to the
that
statues
one I
and
don't
save.
mind in certain games. It depends on the game
It really
though.
depends on like the yeah. I guess it was like the gameplay loop and the.
But like in Skyward Sword, I agree. I don't think it's valid. Final Fantasy VII has that too, and I don't really like how they implement it. I don't think it's good on that one either.
Although now that I think about it, I can't think of any other games that do that, but that I've played besides Skyward Sword.
Probably a few. I can't think of them off the top of my head though. Let's check
Oops.
my library, see if there's any games.
Herm. Okay.
I feel like Baldur's Gate could do that, but only if it was in honor mode. I think that'd be a pretty good way. I think
Uh,
that'd be pretty valid for honor mode.
Perhaps. I feel like that already kind of. I don't know. They already have the one save file thing. I feel like letting you save at any time isn't really.
The thing with it's very easily exploitable though is the thing.
I guess
It's,
you could just
it's
Alt
end
F4,
task manager. All F4 doesn't do it. All F4 it'll still save.
or you have to restart.
You, you have to end it in task manager, otherwise it'll
Yeah.
save no matter what.
Oh, I thought. Well, Colin just restarted his computer when things. Well, because
Oh, that's essentially the same thing.
he had some bug where he was in a boss fight and it wasn't letting him inspect the boss to see like what he did.
Mm.
So he was like, "I'm restarting." Hey there. We cool now that I fed you? Yeah. Don't really care about the other guy. Ooh. Maybe I should have done more because that gives you scales. Oh, this is kind of sad. Wait, can I do any? I have to. Oh, I have to go to. I know where I have to go. Whoa. Always forget how dark it gets. Can I go into your mouth? Ugh, ugh. Feeding
Yeah, I would love to
worms.
play Dark Souls right now if my fucking controller worked.
Dark Souls on Donkey Kong bongos.
I got stuck on Dark Souls after I beat the gargoyles, but not like I got stuck. I just didn't know where to go after that.
Oh yeah, that happens. Nice. Wait, did you? Hope you didn't. Hope you didn't just die. Yeah, there you are.
このよくも何が貴族返せ。
Oh man. Did you also die?
Let's see if I can use my Bluetooth mouse.
Let's go to the temple.
Be a good way to test it. Oops, sorry, buddy. I didn't see you there, Chops.
狼狼
Nice.
See if my Bluetooth mouse works. Just try to use it for a bit. It seems to be fine. So it can't be the Bluetooth. Actually, no, my mouse is definitely not fine.
Alright. I've got to stop this recording and I'm gonna start a new one.